Okay, we're going on day 2 of the kids being home because of snow. And guess what next week forecast calls for? More snow and ice! I swear, these kids, they're not gonna make it back to school before Christmas. Anyways, tonight for dinner, I still had very little in my fridge, but I scraped it out. I scraped out a dinner. I cooked chicken on the grill. I literally did nothing to it. I took it out of its package, threw it on the grill, cooked it on a fairly high heat. My husband, he's been working super late and coming home really late, and it's just me and the boys, and you know what, I'm not cooking anything fancy right now. And then the other night, my husband came home really late, and there was a ton of dishes, and he sat there and he washed all the dishes while we talked, and I was like, you know what, I might as well cook something while I'm sitting here, because so many times when I go to cook the sweet potato cauliflower dish that I do in the oven, it takes about an hour to cook, and so many times I've gotten to cooking dinner too late that I don't have time to cook that dish. So that night, we were sitting there, I cooked it. I chunked up the potatoes, I peeled the sweet potatoes, chunked those up, chunked up the cauliflower, threw them in a glass pan, put them in the oven for 60 minutes at 400, and then threw it in the fridge, leftover. And so tonight, I heated that up in a frying pan, leftover. It was great. It was ready in 5 minutes. It's perfect. I highly recommend doing that. And then I had a mango that had ripened on the counter, and I peeled that and chunked that up. So that was what was for dinner. Kids ate it pretty much with no complaints. In fact, they asked, because they were like, we haven't complained at all. Can we have ice cream for dinner, for dessert? And I was like, you know what? You're right. You haven't complained at all. Ice cream it is. Served raspberry sorbet and coconut bliss chocolate. But what I wanted to do, that made me think of something, because in my blog, I really claimed that I only want my children eating 1 serving of refined sugar a day. And what I mean by 1 serving is I don't actually care the amount. I mean, just once a day, they're only allowed to have refined sugar. And refined sugar means something added to your food, not natural sugar, like naturally occurring sugars that are in bananas, mangoes, all fruit and vegetables. I don't care about natural sugar at all. I only care about sugar that has been added into your foods. So with these videos, I'm going to admit how much sugar my kids eat today, because the American Heart Association, they recommend that kids only eat 6 teaspoons of sugar a day, refined sugar a day, which equals to 30 grams of sugar. So today, and you know what, I say only 1 serving a day, but it's hard, especially if you meet up with kids at the sledding hill and parents are passing out hot cocoa and granola bars, it adds up. It's hard. So I wanted to come clean and just basically say, my sugar battles too today. So today, my boys ate pancakes for breakfast, and those are oat pancakes that are in a blender, just oats, water, 1 egg, 1 banana, all blended together and cooked pancake style. So no sugar there, because and we put in frozen raspberries into that mix. And they don't eat their pancakes with maple syrup. So I don't know why, they just never have. So no sugar there. Made it out to the sledding hill though. And at the sledding hill, one of the other dads had Cliff Bars. And my kids wanted the Cliff Bars instead of the lemon Lar bars that I had brought. Well, Cliff Bars have added refined sugar. It's not the worst refined sugar you could ever have, but it's added refined sugar. Whereas my lemon Lar bar, even though it has 18 grams of sugar in it, all the sugar is from dates. So I don't know really, I can't decide where I weigh up on that, because the Cliff Bar the boys ate, that only had, let me look at my notes, 11 grams of sugar. So the Cliff Bar they ate was 11 grams, whereas the lemon Lar bar with no refined sugar but loaded with dates had 18 grams. So they ate 1 Cliff Bar. And we came home for lunch. What they had for lunch? They had olives, cashews, carrots, these crackers that have no added sugar, and I can't remember else. But in sugar, there was no refined. At lunch, there was no refined sugar. I try to pride myself on not letting at least the meals have any refined sugar. But then after dinner, I served them ice cream. So let's see what they had. They probably had, I brought my reading glasses for a reason. Seriously, I'm about to be 40 and I can't read anymore. What do we got here? Ooh, 25 grams of sugar per 100 grams. So I bet you they had at least 10 grams of sugar here. And mind you, they had 11 grams. So we're getting close to what the American Heart Association recommends. and 13 grams of sugar. Oh, this isn't as much sugar as the sorbet. I bet you they came close to 30 grams of sugar. Today is what the American Heart Association recommends in one day for children. So, but that's kind of crazy when you think about it. Only one Cliff Bar, and seriously, my servings of ice cream are super small, and like teeny little servings of ice cream, and they hit the mark of what American Heart Association recommends for sugar to be consumed. I mean, that's kind of nuts, because this, in my mind, was a decent sugar day. Like, we didn't end up having a second sugar snack. You know, like they had the Cliff Bar in the morning, well, in the afternoon, we lucked out. We didn't have a sugar snack. So, anyways, it's hard. You got to think about it. Anyways, I just thought I'd come clean. I'm going to try and come clean tomorrow again, too. Hopefully the video won't be as long. Long videos. Who's going to watch a long video? Anyways, I'll try to get them shorter. Bye, until next time.